Internet, how's it going? Welcome to another episode of the John Graves Show. I'm talking about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure episodes 8 and 9. And for what these two episodes were, even though it's sort of like a two-parter episode, in this case it's a 45-minute episode, really looking at it, it was really interesting, especially since it was really cool to see Polnareff actually use using tricks and environment and his environment to his advantage, even though he was even though he went from being 7 to 5 to 2, and even Alessi as a villain was rather interesting. But aside from just like his ability to turn people into, at least like revert their ages back down to children, he really wasn't all that interesting of a villain other than that. Or at least I won't say interesting, because he's a very interesting villain, but he really didn't have any other combat like savviness under his belt, because really the only thing he had was, I'm going to turn you into a kid and then attack you with an axe. That's pretty much all I'm going to do. And of course that backfires when he does try it upon Jotaro, who really doesn't have his stand at that point. And I do like how accurate it is, because even though Polnareff was a kid, he still knew how to summon Silver Chariot and use its sword to pretty much help him out, which is pretty cool. It's not so much for Jotaro's case, but I'm like having like a very dangerous temper compared to having like a psychic swordsman. And violent tempers will do. And they're back on their journey once they take him out, same as usual. So what do you guys think about this episode? Do you think it's good? Do you think it's bad? Tell me in the comment section. Leave me a positive or negative comment, and I'll catch you on the next John Graves Show. So please keep watching anime, keep playing video games. I'm out.